Welcome to Six Figs. I'm Kyle, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about everything Nervos Network, CKB, everything from the ecosystem to the charts. Let's get into this, folks. Now, there's a new member of the Nervos Network CKB community, and they are holding the weight of a lot of people. So, the CK bot has joined the CK army. Is that even a thing? Or Nervos Nation, I should say. The CK bot has joined Nervos Nation. I like that better. Now, this is the Common Knowledge Bot. I love that name. I write articles, make memes, and answer questions just at Explain CK Bot on any post, and I am there. So I have gone ahead and asked the CK Bot to explain to me how the Nervos DAO works, and I'll keep you guys posted on the next video, and we'll see what the CK Bot says. There was a really interesting post by House of Chimera. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that. Understanding the cell model of Nervos CKB, a comprehensive guide. Sometimes, folks, it's really difficult to look at how these blockchains operate. And I thought that this was just kind of like a nice graphic or overview that really kind of highlights this. Cell definition. In Nervos CKB, a cell is the most basic structure for data representation. It can contain a variety of data types, offering developers flexibility. So each CKB counts as 1 byte of data, if you didn't know that already. So if you wanted to throw up an application that had, required 100, bytes of data, you would need 100 bytes or 100 CKB locked up in that smart contract or in that application for it to function, right? So that is pretty cool. With that said, you can pause the video if you want to read the rest of this, but there is some good stuff here. Also, Nervos is pumped for Q3 global events, and they are going to be in South Korea 2023, which is September 5th through September 6th. Now, I am going to be in Japan at the same time, so I think that I would love to try to hop on a flight and come over to Korea Blockchain Week to say hi, if I possibly can. That would be so cool. But they will be there, so if you're in that region of the world, make sure to just hop on a plane or go to South Korea for that Blockchain Week. Now, folks, Nervos Network CKB is up 0.7% on the day, down 6.5% on the week, barely down on the month. Now, the last time we left off with technical analysis, I was kind of saying how I thought that there was a possibility we could see something like this happen or some sort of ascending triangle really form. Unfortunately, we've had some kind of negative events happen in the blockchain, the crypto industry. There's been a lot of attacks from Janet Yellen. Imagine being that lady's husband or partner, always getting yelled at or having the last name yelled. I just think it's funny, right? So with that said, Gary Gensler, everybody and their brother on Capitol Hill seems to be attacking crypto. There's been just, nonsense after nonsense. It's just crazy. Red tape, red tape, red tape. So right now, looks like this trend line that I drew last week is still staying true. However, price action is having a really hard time trying to get above and back on top of this trend line. So I am hoping that happens, because if it doesn't, I'm seeing kind of a bad thing happening on the charts. And I'm always going to shoot you guys straight. I love Nervos Network. I love CKB. I'm not trying to influence the price, but I am trying to tell people what my opinions and thought processes are when I break down a chart, as this is not financial or advice or technical advice or anything. This is an honest interpretation of what I'm seeing. There could possibly be some sort of head and shoulders pattern that could be occurring here. We do have a very textbook left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. It's just there. So with that said, I'm hoping that this doesn't break down. However, the good news is that if it does, I don't think we're going to see like a crazy dramatic drop in price, because, right now price is hanging on to the 61.8. Okay. I think that we could see price down at the 0.00262-ish level, which isn't that much of a drop. I mean, we're talking about 4.5% to 5%. I'm hoping we don't see it come back down for a double bottom. I mean, even if it does at these price tags, I mean, we're looking at a 10% haircut, which is, 10, 12% haircut at these prices, which, if you've been in crypto for any amount of time, a 10% drop in price is like, oh, okay, whatever. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And unfortunately, we are just kind of waiting to see what price is actually going to do. Can we get price to hop back up into this channel? I hope so, because right now, folks, there is some hope. And I'm not sitting here trying to bullshit you or BS you, but these lows are still getting higher. We got a symmetrical triangle squeeze. I'm anticipating price to move any day now. With that said, I really want to just clear this chart. I really want to look at where Nervos or CKB is at on the weekly. I mean, damn, this makes me feel so good looking at the weekly chart because there's a lot of open space to run, folks. When we have thick Ichimoku clouds like right in here on high time frames like weekly, monthly charts, even the daily, it makes it extremely hard for price to break through the cloud. Coffee break. Oh, yeah. Now, we've got an avenue here. If things get bullish over the next couple months, maybe going into this fall, we could see some momentum. And I'm just saying that, right? Right here, even going into the end of August, folks. We've got some momentum. If price can get above this 50 moving average, we could see this very nice staircase climb still to 0.00338. I don't know. It is what it is. This is crypto. It's the Wild West. I don't know what else to tell you. But if you guys want a chance to win 50 ICP, join my trading group. You can sell the ICP. You can keep it. You can convert it into CKB. I don't care. Once the group hits 500, guess what? You get a chance to win 50 ICP, which is worth about $200 right now, somewhere in that neighborhood. So with that said, folks, that's all I got for you. Also, don't forget to check out Nervos Nation, folks. I didn't really show any graphics on the screen, but you will find a link in the description for Nervos Nation. They are the heart and blood. They are the soul of the community on Nervos Network. Great Telegram group that will give you access to people who have been and have had their skin in the game of Nervos Network for a very long time. And really, folks, it's a great spot because there's a lot of people that work for Nervos Network that actively participate in the Telegram group, which is great. So we'll see you guys all in the next video.